This is part 2 of How to Play Broken Beaten and Scar by Metallica. And this is right after the verse. So, you do that a couple times, and then after, you're going to end here on the 4 palm muted 3rd fret E strings, then do an open E chord, and then 3rd fret power chord, but it's one where you bar the E and A strings on the 3rd fret, and then you're going to use these 2 fingers, which you normally put here on the A and D strings. You're going to put them up another set of strings so that they're on the G and D strings. So that's open E power chord, 3rd fret power chord with a different relation, and then you're just going to bring these 2 fingers down to normal power chord position. That's a 4th fret power chord, normal, 5th fret, then 3rd fret. And the rhythm's not hard at all because it goes right along with his words. And then do the verse riff one more time. And then do that same riff over again. And the verse riff one more time. And then it's going to go into a connecting riff to the chorus. But first, the other guitar, when the first guitar is playing this, the other guitar is playing the same rhythm. Just up here, you're going to do a power chord, but without the ring finger, so you can just put the ring finger back on the G string. So 10th fret, A string, and then your ring finger is going to be on the 12th fret of the G string. So 10th fret chord, 7th fret, 5th fret, then 10th fret, 10th fret, 9th fret, and then 5th fret. Do it again. Again, it's going to go right along with the words. But when you get here, play this. Let's see which part. Oh, you play the 8th fret power chord instead. Down to the 7th fret and 5th fret. So you're just changing 2 chords. And then the connecting riff is what you played here. That we played near the beginning of the song. So I'm not going to teach it to you again so you can look at the part 1 video to see how. But right up here, originally we slid from the 5th fret power chord. This time, just hit the power chord, and then 2 palm muted low E strings, and then 1st fret power chord, and then 2 palm muted E strings, 1st fret power chord, then 2 more palm muted E strings, and then it goes into the main riff. So that sounds like this. You only do the main riff once. And this time you slide up to the 8th fret, but then you're going to hit the 8th fret on the G string instead of the 7th fret. And then trill 7th fret, hammer on 8th fret, pull off 7th fret on the D string. 8th fret of the A string, 7th fret, slide down to the 5th fret, and then 7th fret of the D string, then 9th fret of the G string. That sounds like this. And then it goes into the chorus. Here you're going to want to have a good tremolo picking rhythm. Not too fast. Make sure you do alternate picking for this. Anyway, starts out here, 10th fret, A string, power chord. And just slide as soon as you hit it. And then a bunch of palm muted low E strings. And then you're going to do a hammer on from the 5th fret of the A string to the 7th fret, and then hit it again. But you're also going to include the low E string. And then hit the 3rd fret power chord. And then palm muted low E strings. Then hammer on again, 7th fret power chord, palm muted E strings. And then you're going to do hammer on again, and then 8th fret power chord, more palm muted low E strings, hammer on again, but here you're going to go hammer on again, then start the whole chorus over again. On the second time, after the hammer on, open E string, 5th fret, 6th fret, then 7th fret of the A string, then do it again, and this time hit the 8th fret of the A string, and then repeat. And then you go 5th fret A string, 7th fret D string, and then 9th fret G string. And then do that same thing, 2 palm muted low E strings, 1st fret power chord, 2 palm muted low E strings, 1st fret power chord, 2 palm muted low E strings again, then go back into the main riff. Then the whole thing repeats right until after the chorus. And then after this part, that part where you go back into the main riff, this time you're going to go into a different riff. That's 3 palm muted low E strings, 6th fret E, do it again, and then one more 6th fret, and another one, and then 5th fret. This isn't too hard of a rhythm. You just have to listen to this song for a little bit. It's got some syncopation. 4 times unaccompanied, then it goes into the real riff. It's the same thing, but you're going to have the other guitar playing with you. And you only do it twice. And then you're going to do this 1st fret power chord, 2 palm muted low E strings, 1st fret power chord, and then it goes back into the riff. You're not going to put the 2 palm muted E strings before it, so it's just going to be like this. You're going to end that riff with a whole bunch of 1st fret power chords. And you're just going to keep going. And then you go into the solo. Which I will teach you in the next video.